In more than 2 decades as a presentation and communication skills coach and instructor, I've worked with hundreds of leaders from around the world who wrestle with filler words. Whether it's like, or no matter what language you speak, chances are you've developed a habit where you're unconsciously creating a sound bridge between ideas so that you don't lose your train of thought. And that habit is making you sound less polished, poised, and professional than you want. Luckily, my fix is relatively simple. Here's a 4-week plan to get those pesky words out of your speeches and conversations for good. Week 1, find a partner to help increase your awareness. Chances are you're not aware of how often you're saying like, or because it's happening unconsciously. Find someone at work and perhaps somebody at home whom you can ask to point out every single time you use a filler word. Record it yourself and listen to it, tallying up how frequently you use those words. The goal isn't to embarrass you, it's to help you hear what you're not yet hearing on your own. Week 2, catch yourself as you say it. The goal of week 2 is for you to hear yourself say or so without anybody pointing it out to you. This is the week where you say to yourself, I just said and I just said it again, and feel really frustrated that you don't have it handled. That's exactly where you should be at this point, consciously aware of how often it's happening and really ready for a change. Week 3, replace the bad habit with a helpful one. After a week of hearing yourself use these filler words, you're ready to stop yourself in your or right tracks and replace the sound with silence. The moment you hear or even feel yourself start to use a filler word, stop. Don't say another word or sound. Pause. Just pause. Your audience and your future professional self will thank you for it. Week 4, keep practicing. While week 3 will feel like a start, stop, start process, week 4 will begin to feel a little more natural, and you'll want proof that you've improved. If you haven't burnt out your week 1 partner, ask her for some feedback comparing your speaking fluency to how you sounded 3 weeks ago. Record yourself and listen to it again, comparing tallies from week 1. Celebrate your improvement, but be mindful of how easy it is to revert back if you don't stay on top of it. And if you need more improvement, go back to week 1 or 2. What's the best way to know that you've gotten this handled? When somebody comes up to you and asks how you learned to become such a great public speaker.